Well, a shock Sadio Mane move to Newcastle has been hinted about by Plettigol coming in from Germany. Hinted about it like a week back, but this time round, he has gone ahead and really said that Newcastle are really considering a move for the player known as Sadio Mane. Welcome to this channel, Rokani Media Football is a YouTube channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. And for those watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And there is a shocking story coming in from Barcelona. Jules Kounde wants out of Barcelona. He was just signed last summer and they snubbed him from Chelsea, and the reason as to why he wants to go out of Barcelona has been given, and you're going to contemplate and obviously give you your thoughts about that. And lastly, Loftus-Cheek looks like he's sold onto a move to go on and play in the Italian Serie A. Guys, thank you for watching in through, and I would love to call upon you to continue subscribing so that we hit 14,000 subscribers before the end of this month. Now, let's get into these stories. Before we really go to the Sadio Mane story, let's see what the manager of Newcastle said yesterday, no sooner his team qualified for the Champions League. He said, next one is going to be a big transfer window for us. We have to go and try and get it right. I think we've been really good in the 3 transfer windows so far. I've been here. That is Eddie Howe for you. So, him coming out and really confirming that Newcastle is going to attack the transfer window hard. Then we got a story coming in from Plettigol, another credible source coming in from Germany, telling us that Newcastle United are monitoring Sadio Mane's situation, but nothing advanced as of now. The English club could need his experience in the Champions League next season. And let's talk about Champions League experience, because that's why he would go in for a player who is aged 30 years of age, because Sadio Mane is 30 and I think he's going to make 31 years of age this year. When you look at how Sadio Mane has gone ahead to perform at Bayern Munich, things are not going his way, and I think that's why he's really being linked on a move out of Bayern Munich. Even when Thomas Tuchel came in through, he's not playing him in very many games. Most of the games, he's not playing him. So it shows you that even Thomas Tuchel has found himself in a position of not getting satisfied with the performances of Sadio Mane. So it looks like there might be a deal to be worked on between Newcastle and Sadio Mane. But would Sadio Mane want to really go to a team like Newcastle? I think at the age of Sadio Mane, it's all about money right now, because Newcastle is going to be playing the Champions League. It looks like it's going to be an elite team, one of the highly competitive teams. And Sadio Mane has always wanted to be the main man. And I believe the reason as to why that he left Liverpool was he was not treated as the main guy at the club of Liverpool. And Mo Salah was treated as the main guy. And referring to what reason he gave when going to Bayern Munich was, the people of Senegal, where he was born and bred, told him that go to Bayern Munich because at Liverpool you're not given enough respect that you deserve. Everything has been given to Salah, yet you've been one of those that has been really pivotal into the season of Liverpool. So that was the reason as to why Sadio Mane really left. And if at all he's being offered a chance to come at Newcastle and be the main guy, I think he might really think about it, because even at Bayern Munich, he's not going to be the main guy. He's not going to be the main guy, because if he was to be the main guy, signals would have been up already this season. But this season, he has been really off. He is not even getting into the starting 11 of Bayern Munich, whether in the Champions League or into the league games. And Bayern Munich have gone ahead to lose a trophy again, you know. If at all Borussia Dortmund happens to win their game against Mainz on Saturday, they'll be crowned the champions of the Bundesliga after 10 years of Bayern dominance. So that will mean that a big clear out is going to be made at Bayern Munich, and obviously Sadio Mane will be one of those players that would really want to leave. Though Fabrizio Romano came out and really put out a story that I'm talking about Sadio Mane and his entourage, they want to stay at Bayern Munich and prove themselves to the manager known as Thomas Tuchel. But let's discuss Newcastle. If you get in Sadio Mane at Newcastle, the positives are he's Premier League proven. He was in the Premier League and he was a man who could score 20 goals and put in close to 15 assists a season. When you look at a team like Newcastle, you get Sadio Mane in, that means Saint Maxima is going on the bench, and even Alexandra Isak will find himself on the bench because there are rumors of getting Ronaldo back to Newcastle if at all Newcastle qualifies for the Champions League, as the owners of Al Nassr are the same owners of Newcastle. So it shows you that Newcastle might be having Sadio Mane left forward, Ronaldo Cristiano center forward. That's it. It's all possible, and that will be a star cast forward. That's it. So let's wait and see what's going to pan out from that story of Sadio Mane to a side known as Newcastle. But Newcastle are really looking to reinforce, as the manager is going to have to let us know that the previous 3 seasons have going to have to bring in good players, and that's it. Bootman, Shearer, Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, Alexandria Isak, Kylian Trippier, to me, is the best right back in the league this season. So they've been doing wonders into that galaxy. Now, let's go to Barcelona. A huge story of Jules Kounde wanting to leave Barcelona this summer. And guess what's going to have to really break the story? It's Gerard Romero. This guy is the fly on the walls of Barcelona, and when he breaks the story, just know it's really huge. Now, why does he want to leave the club of Barcelona? We've been told that by FF Polo that Jules Kounde has officially told Barcelona that he does not want to play as the right back any longer. He's very angry with the club. So the reason as to why Jules Kounde wants out of Barcelona is he's fed up of being played as a right back, and I think throughout this entire season, Xavi has gone ahead to play Jules Kounde as a right back. Yet, when he was signing him, do you know what he told him? He told him that I'm going to make you the best ball-playing centre-back. And the unfulfilled promises of Xavi have really caused havoc in between him and Jules Kounde. And right now, Jules Kounde wants out of Barcelona because Xavi sold a lie to him. It's a total lie, because when Chelsea was going to sign Jules Kounde, they were signing him as a centre back, where he was playing in at Sevilla. Barcelona comes in through, hijacks a deal of Jules Kounde. After hijacking it, right, they told him that you're going to play as a central defender. But guess what? This entire season, Jules Kounde has been played as a right back ahead of Araujo, Christiansen, and Garcia, into the central defense, with Gerard Piqué throwing in the towel. And I think what has gone ahead to really beat his mind a lot is even when a senior player known as Gerard Piqué left in the middle of the season, he thought that he would have gone ahead to find himself in a position of really being gotten back to the position of the centre back. But he's not being played as a centre back. He wants out of Barcelona, and let's wait and see whether Barcelona are willing to really sell him, because they can gather close to 70 million euros out of that player. And they've been told that they need to continue to do lots of things, like selling more players to raise 210 million euros. See to it that they can accommodate the likes of Lionel Messi and maybe sign the likes of Ruben Neves to the club of Barcelona. So that's it coming in from Barcelona and Jules Kounde. Things are really going in sour for the central back, or the French brain and board centre back. Now, let's do a little bit of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, a player that I've always failed to understand what exactly he's all about. But Fabrizio Romano has told us that talks continue behind the scenes for Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan. His top target for Milan, as reviewed last week. Chelsea and Milan are discussing about the fee for a permanent deal. Nowhere for loan. Ruben Loftus-Cheek keen on a Serie A move. I think Chelsea are doing a very good job when it comes to really getting players go. And if at all Ruben Loftus-Cheek is going to play into the Serie A and they are going to get a permanent deal for him, he should be sold, because Chelsea is a team that is really having a starting. Chelsea, I think they're even having like 3 starting 11s. They have 3 players per position. That's why they're having close to 33 players, you know? And that's going to be the hugest factor to be really factored out by Pochettino, the manager that is anticipated to be the next manager of Chelsea next season. So, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is one of those that Chelsea are really going to really show the exit door, and they're going to get in more money, and they need to offload more, like 10 players needed to be offloaded off that team of Chelsea, such that the manager will be having close to 26 players in his entirety of the squad. So guys, that's what we had for you today's second video of the day. Sadio Mane to Newcastle, shock move. What are your thoughts about it? And Jules Kounde wanting out of Barcelona because Xavi is playing him as a right back, not a center back, yet he promised him to play him as a center back before he signed him from Sevilla. And lastly, what do you make about Ruben Loftus-Cheek going to AC Milan? Chelsea fans all over the world, would you keep Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Because I've seen very many managers coming in through and obviously giving him a chance. You know, Thomas Tuchel, there came it's Graham Potter, and to give him a chance. But I don't see a player in him. That's it. I don't see a player in him that can really play at that elite level of Chelsea. So guys, I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I sign out for now. See you later, and may the living true God protect you abundantly. And for the Muslim friends, may Allah do you wonders today.